My name is Gary Wheeler. I'm a professor at American University here in Washington. I'm also the executive director of the Intercultural Management Institute, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a moment. The Intercultural Management Institute, IMI, is honored to host its second annual Fulbright Pakistan Reentry Workshop. We would like to thank the program sponsor, the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs at the Department of State, and our partners at the Institute of International Education and the United States Educational Foundation in Pakistan. We're looking forward to working with this distinguished group of Fulbright scholars over the course of the next few days. And specifically, we would like to help you to maximize the impact of your Fulbright experience, how to translate that experience to your lives in Pakistan, and how social entrepreneurship can be a platform for successfully pursuing opportunities in Pakistan. Let me tell you just a few words about American University. It's here in Washington, D.C., of course. We're about 130 years old. I am in the School of International Service, which is the largest school of international relations in the country. In the School of International Service, we have the Intercultural Management Institute, which goes back to 1957, when under President Eisenhower, a consortium of businesses, Fortune 500 companies up in New York, decided to form something called the Business Council of International Understanding, to brief ambassadors on the business interests of Americans working in their country. Along with this, a training division was set up in the School of International Service to train business executives and their families for relocating overseas. And that's what we did for quite a number of years, training business executives from the U.S. More recently, we've been training diplomats from various countries coming to the U.S. and around the world. We work with multicultural management. We have educational programs and so forth. I would like to recognize and thank our colleagues at American University from AU's Social Enterprise Programs and the U.S. Pakistani Women's Council, in addition to presenters and organizers from IMI. This seminar would not be possible without their help. The Social Enterprise Program has provided speakers and panelists, as well as a number of social entrepreneurship mentors who will be facilitating smaller group project teams. The U.S.-Pakistan Women's Council has been instrumental in connecting us with experts who are deeply involved in social entrepreneurship in Pakistan. The director of the council, Sarah Peck, is here with us tonight. This will be the only day she'll be here. Is Sarah here? Could you stand up and could we recognize you if you're here? I guess if you're not here, we can't recognize you. Okay, well, in any case, Sarah is the head of the U.S.-Pakistan Women's Council. We are honored also to have among us today Assistant Secretary Evan Ryan and Ambassador Jalil Abbas Jilani, both of whom will be making remarks this weekend. First of all, I'd like to welcome and introduce Assistant Secretary of State for Educational and Cultural Affairs, Evan Ryan. On September 26, 2013, Evan Ryan assumed her position as Assistant Secretary of State for Educational and Cultural Affairs. In this capacity, she oversees a wide range of academic, cultural, private sector, professional, youth, and sports exchange programs to increase mutual understanding between the people of the United States and people of other countries and to promote peaceful relations. The Educational and Cultural Affairs exchange programs engage youth, students, educators, artists, athletes, and emerging leaders in more than 160 countries and in the United States. It has had over 1 million program participants to date, including more than 50 Nobel laureates and over 350 current and former heads of state and government. Assistant Secretary Ryan is a Virginia native. She holds a BA from Boston College and an MIPP from Johns Hopkins University School of Advanced International Studies. Assistant Secretary Ryan.
evening. Thank you, Gary, for that kind introduction. It is my distinct pleasure to join you all here this evening to kick off the 2014 Fulbright Pakistan Reentry and Social Entrepreneurship Seminar. On behalf of Secretary Kerry, I want to say congratulations to all of you. It's truly an honor for me to be here tonight with so many distinguished and accomplished Fulbright scholars. I'd like to begin by extending a warm welcome to Pakistani Ambassador to the U.S., Jalil Abbas Jilani. Thank you for joining us, Ambassador. I'd also like to welcome Stephen Rasmussen, head of the Technology Business Model Innovation Team at the Nonprofit Consultative Group, to assist the poor, and tonight's keynote speaker as well. I'd also like to acknowledge U.S. Educational Foundation in Pakistan Executive Director Rita Akhtar and Program Manager Salim Razak, who are joining us tonight all the way from Pakistan, I just heard. And from ECA's academic programs, Deputy Director Lana Muck and Branch Chief Sue Borja. Thank you both. I know that we were going to have with us from the State Department, Kathy Shallow. I don't know if she's actually arrived yet. She might not, but she will be here, I'm sure, shortly. And Andy Simpkins. I don't know if Andy's here. You can tell them that I acknowledge them. I'd also like to recognize Ellen McKee from the Institute for International Education for all of their work on this program. Thank you, Ellen. Lastly, as I said, Gary Weaver, the founder and executive director of the Intercultural Management Institute at American University, who is running your workshop. Thank you so much, Gary, and Amira Maki as well. Thank you all. We're just happy to have all of you with us this evening. As Gary mentioned, at the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs, our mission is to increase mutual understanding between the people of the United States and citizens of other countries. And we do that through people-to-people exchange programs. Our academic, professional, and cultural exchange programs connect people all over the world. Educational and cultural diplomacy link people through common interests, common values, and passions. And now, all of you are alumni of the Fulbright program, which is our flagship international education program. Worldwide, the Fulbright program exchanges a total of about 8,000 U.S. and non-U.S. students and scholars to study, teach, and conduct research on a wide range of topics. The program operates in over 160 countries worldwide, and approximately 320,000 American and foreign alumni have taken part in the Fulbright experience since the program's inception, which was in 1946. The Fulbright program of Pakistan is an honored and esteemed program supported by both the U.S. and Pakistani governments and respected for its open and merit-based competition. For 62 years, the U.S. and Pakistan have worked together to manage the Fulbright program in Pakistan and support the core mission of the program, which is building mutual understanding between our two countries and cultures. The U.S.-Pakistan Fulbright program is the largest Fulbright program worldwide. I'm sure you all have heard that, right, already? I hope that. You should be very proud. With more Pakistani students on a Fulbright grant studying in the United States than from any other country around the world. Each year, since 2005, the U.S. Agency for International Development, oh, there's Kathy. Come on up. Has provided significant funds for the Fulbright program in Pakistan. With USAID funds and the U.S. Department of State allocation, the Fulbright program in Pakistan receives more U.S. government funding than any other Fulbright program worldwide. Since 1950, Fulbright has funded over 2,800 Pakistanis for study or research in the U.S. and over 880 U.S. citizens to study and conduct research in Pakistan. Since 2001, the U.S. has hosted over 1,600 Fulbrighters from Pakistan. This important program is an investment in Pakistan's future leadership, which is all of you sitting here with us today. Through the program, we work to develop Pakistan's higher education sector and enable Pakistan to be more competitive in the global economy. This investment is tangible recognition of the strong U.S. commitment to a long-term relationship with the Pakistani people. The Reentry workshop will focus on the impact of the Fulbright experience and how it translates to your lives when you return to Pakistan. The development of professional goals and skills to apply upon your return, specifically looking at social entrepreneurship as a platform for successfully pursuing opportunities when you return home, and the potential personal, social, and cultural challenges you may face and how to effectively manage them. As alumni of the Fulbright program, you now have a great responsibility to your country, but also to the global community. You are now a part of an important legacy, and you must go home and build on it. Fulbrighters have gone on to become leaders in every field. You heard my favorite statistic from Gary about the world leaders and Nobel laureates. We also have judges, ambassadors, cabinet ministers, CEOs, university presidents, journalists, artists, and teachers who have influenced thousands of other people, and that's the same that we hope for you upon your return. Pakistani Fulbrighters specifically have held many prominent positions, including Prime Minister, Federal Minister of Law, Justice, and Parliamentary Affairs, Governor of the State Bank of Pakistan, and Federal Minister of Education. There are currently 10 vice chancellors heading universities who are Fulbright alumni. You were chosen for this program for your academic and professional knowledge and skills, your leadership abilities, and your potential to build those people-to-people ties that foster mutual understanding between the people of the United States and the people of Pakistan. Being a Fulbrighter means finding ways to interact with and impact your world to make a difference on a larger scale. It means applying your academic knowledge in creative and productive ways to solve real problems. It means influencing and inspiring other people to do the same. The best way for you to make an impact is through engaging with Fulbright and other ECA alumni in Pakistan. Be a part of, strengthen the network of State Department alumni who have the shared experience of international exchange in the United States. The Fulbright Commission has an active alumni association through the Pakistan National Association of Fulbright Alumni. I understand that's called PAC-NAFA. There are currently 8 chapters in Lahore, Peshawar, Jamshoro, Karachi, Islamabad, Multan, Faisalabad, and with a new chapter launching in Quetta. There are opportunities for you to get involved wherever you are when you return, and that is our hope, that you will get involved. In addition to the PAC-NAFA Alumni Network, the Pakistan-U.S. Alumni Network offers a way to connect all U.S. government participants from all of our exchange programs to develop strong relationships. Since its inception in 2008, and I understand this is PUAN, is this acronym. This is what I'm learning 6 months into the State Department. I live in a world of acronyms now. PUAN has grown to more than 13,000 registered members, with 11 active chapters across the country in Pakistan. These chapters and the many activities they run serve as a platform for highlighting local alumni achievements to inspire others in the community toward their own successes. Pakistan has the largest Fulbright foreign student program in the world. Its impact is palpable, but that impact is amplified when looking at our broader partnership with Pakistan. Approximately 5,400 Pakistanis have participated in ECA exchange programs since 2001, including Fulbright participants. This vast network of exchange alumni, which you are all now a part of, as I said, is critically important to the U.S.-Pakistan bilateral relationship. Our relationship with the people of Pakistan is the driving force behind our official diplomatic relationship. You are the foundation now of our official diplomatic relationship. As Fulbrighters, it is important that you bring your enhanced skills and knowledge back to Pakistan to address the challenges facing the country and to continue to nurture and reinforce the ongoing partnership between Pakistan and the U.S. And we're at a very important moment in public diplomacy. We live in a global village. The world is getting smaller every day, and technology has conquered the distances that used to keep us apart from one another. It is more important than ever to make connections at the individual level. People-to-people engagement is what creates a network of relationships that allows us to collaborate and to cooperate in an interconnected 21st century and in a world that is seeing increasing global challenges. We work to accomplish that through State Department exchanges. They engage individuals from across the globe, creating a worldwide network of emerging leaders connected and committed to the cause of mutual understanding. And that's a very powerful resource for U.S. foreign policy. Exchanges are vital to what comes next in public diplomacy. They open minds and build enduring relationships that create an environment for peace, and you are all a part of it. Again, I congratulate you on your accomplishments as Fulbright scholars. I can tell you that the United States and Pakistan are both the better for it, and for all of you coming through this program and sitting with us here today. Please harness what you've learned here and take it back with you. The impact you'll have on your communities and when you return home is just going to be limitless, and I can't wait to see what you're all going to do. I know you'll make both of our countries proud. Again, I just want to emphasize, because it's a personal goal of mine, I'm very excited about alumni. So I'm very excited to now welcome you into the alumni fold of ECA in our Bureau. Thank you all for having me here with you this evening, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Assistant Secretary Ryan. Now I have the honor to welcome and introduce Ambassador Jilani. Ambassador Jilani assumed his responsibilities as Ambassador of Pakistan on January 2nd, 2014. Prior to his appointment as Ambassador of Pakistan to the United States, Ambassador Jilani served as Foreign Secretary of Pakistan from March 2012 to December 2013. He is a career diplomat and has also served as Ambassador of Pakistan to Belgium, Luxembourg, and the European Union, and as Pakistan's High Commissioner to Canberra, Australia. Ambassador Jilani holds a bachelor's degree in law and a Master of Science in Defense and Strategic Studies. In his professional life, he has specialized in South Asian affairs and served as headquarters as Director General of South Asia and South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation, Deputy High Commissioner, Acting High Commissioner to New Delhi, and India Director at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. In 2005, he also served as the government spokesman on foreign affairs. From 1989 to 1992, Ambassador Jilani served as Deputy Secretary in the Prime Minister's Secretariat. His other overseas assignments included Jeddah, London, and Washington. In his spare time, he plays golf and is an ardent reader. He is married to Shaista Jilani and has three sons, not two, three sons. Ambassador Jilani, please.
Thank you so much, Director Danny Weaver. Thank you so much, Assistant Secretary Tim Lyons, for your wonderful remarks. Fulbright scholars, dear friend Rita, whom I'm meeting after a long time, and Mr. Rasmussen, who has been, again, a great friend of Pakistan for a number of years. Certainly, I'm very happy to be a part of this, to be a part of this wonderful evening. When I was meeting some of you here this evening, I thought that you are truly very lucky, fortunate to have earned this scholarship, this Fulbright scholarship, which is definitely a wonderful gift from the government and people of the United States of America, and a great investment in the Pakistani youth. I have absolutely no doubt that all of you who are gathered here this evening, and all of the others who have availed of this opportunity in the past, you would act as a great bridge between Pakistan and the United States of America. I certainly would like to convey our deep appreciation to the U.S. Department of State for organizing this reentry workshop. The American University also deserves a huge round of applause for the wonderful get-together that they have. And I'm sure that the various sessions in the workshop over the next few days will contribute to a smooth transition for the scholars as you head back to Pakistan. Let me also immensely acknowledge the immensely important work which is being done by the U.S. Education Foundation Pakistan in ensuring the success of Fulbright scholarship program for Pakistan. I think the U.S.-Pakistan Women's Council also deserves our gratitude for doing an excellent work. Let me also acknowledge say that U.S.-Pakistan collaboration in the education sector has always remained a hallmark of our bilateral relationship. We in Pakistan deeply acknowledge the U.S. contribution in establishing some of the finest institutions of higher learning in Pakistan, including the Punjab University, Lahore University of Management Sciences, and IBA Karachi. These are wonderful institutions who are imparting great education to our youth in Pakistan. Over the past many decades, thousands of Pakistani students, scholars, teachers have benefited from the State Department funded program like Fulbright Scholarship Program, Global UGRD, Global Undergraduate Program, Hubert Humphrey Fellowship Program, Teaching Excellence and Achievement Program, and many others. In fact, Pakistan, as Secretary Ryan had rightly pointed out, is the largest recipient of Fulbright Scholarship Program worldwide. And in many ways, this program has become a symbol of successful collaboration in the education sector between our two countries. The significance of these programs, especially Fulbright Scholarship Program, is not limited to the opportunity that they provide to young Pakistanis to receive state-of-the-art education and training in some of the best institutions of higher learning. These programs are much more significant by bringing a regular stream of Pakistani youth to the US. These programs are providing an ever-expanding and much-needed platform for people-to-people contact and promoting understanding between our two countries and societies. It is in this context that we would like to have a larger number of US students, scholars, and faculty members to visit Pakistan. I know that in the last few years under this program, more than 800 US scholars, students, they have gone to Pakistan, but certainly this is a number that we would like to be increased in the number in the days to come. And I would very humbly urge the US Department of State to work with us and explore ways and means to increase the number, because this is something that we would like to return the wonderful hospitality that would be extended to all our Pakistani students in the US. And this is something that I think Pakistani students, Pakistani people of Pakistan would to love more of you visiting Pakistan in the coming years. My dear friends, while the State Department funded programs are extremely important in their own right, it is also a fact that there is still a lot of room for further strengthening bilateral collaboration in the education sector. I think there are a couple of ideas which have been discussed in the past, and I think it would be in the fitness of things in case we have more exchange programs between the teachers, exchange programs, student exchange programs, and also the other scholars. I'm confident that the US side, the State Department, the concerned departments will work with us to make it happen in the next couple of months. If I would mention that Prime Minister of Pakistan had recently visited the US in October. He had wonderful meetings with President Obama, with almost all the policymakers here, and the visit of the Prime Minister produced a wonderful document. That was the joint declaration that was issued after the visit of the Prime Minister, and the joint declaration issued after the visit of the Prime Minister not only acknowledges this important contribution that the US is making in the education sector, but also it spells out further details as to how do we make this program as more productive and more useful between our two countries. I'm also happy to share that some concrete steps have already been taken in line with the goals which were spelled out in the joint declaration. One such is the Pakistan-US Comprehensive Science and Technology Cooperation Agreement has been extended for another 5 years. The Science and Technology Cooperation Program being run under this agreement has already funded 83 joint research projects which our people have found extremely useful. The Pakistan-US University Partnership Program is also progressing smoothly, with 20 Pakistani universities entering into partnership with leading American universities. Virtual or distance learning is another field witnessing robust collaboration between Pakistan and US institutions. All these initiatives and programs provide us a good beginning and a solid foundation to explore more avenues of collaboration in education and science and technology sector. Ladies and gentlemen, the group of brilliant and extremely bright Pakistani scholars sitting here this evening represent today's Pakistan, a demographically young and vibrant Pakistan. I was happy to learn before we entered this hall that the group includes representations from all provinces of Pakistan, including from the backward areas of Pakistan. I think this is all the underdeveloped areas of Pakistan, which is a wonderful thing. The kind of exposure that you people are going to get here is something that would benefit millions of thousands of other people that you will interact with when you go back to Pakistan. And I'm sure that you will make the best use of the education and the exposure that you're going to receive here. I would like to mention that today, as I represent Pakistan as the ambassador of Pakistan, as ambassador in this country, I feel proud of the fact that I am representing a transformed Pakistan. A transformed Pakistan, which is a democratic Pakistan, where we have the media is extremely independent, where we have an independent judiciary, where the civil society is playing its important role, where the parliament is also playing an important role. The judiciary has played and continues to play an important role, and we have developed an excellent system of checks and balances in the society. More importantly, our youth are spearheading the ongoing revolution, whether it is in the IT sector, whether it is in social media, whether it is fashion or entertainment. And these are wonderful things which are happening in Pakistan. And I term this as a silent revolution which has already taken in Pakistan. I have absolutely no doubt that our today is better than yesterday, and our tomorrow is going to be even better. I say this with the confidence because the faces that I look here this evening, they are the faces of a proud young Pakistani representing the youth of Pakistan, and I have absolutely no doubt that once you complete your stay here, you will go back and contribute to the development of Pakistan in the years to come. I am sure that you people are already aware that the government is aware of the importance of harnessing the energies and potential of our youth. A number of programs have already been initiated by the government. You must be aware of an excellent program that has been initiated by the Planning Commission of Pakistan, whereby the talented youths like you could not only join the Planning Commission as interns, but there are enormous lucrative employment opportunities which are also available to deserving Pakistani young students purely on the basis of merit. Before I conclude, let me also address you all. Your selection for the Fulbright Scholarship Program was an affirmation of your talent and hard work. I am confident that during your stay in the US, you have made the most of this opportunity and will be returning to Pakistan with vast wealth of knowledge and well-known skills. But studying or carrying out research was only part of your job here. An equally important aspect was your ability to present the real Pakistan to your interlocutors here through your conduct and mannerism. I am confident that you were as successful in this respect as you were in your studies. Your decision to go back to Pakistan speaks volumes about your strong sense of patriotism and your desire to contribute in Pakistan's progress and development. It is my firm belief, as I have already mentioned, that the future of Pakistan is in the hands of young Pakistanis like you. You will certainly make great leaders. I'm absolutely sure that the dedication and the hard work that you have displayed, you will all, when you go back, will play a significant role in shaping the future of Pakistan. Let me conclude by saying that all of you must have made good friends here. Do stay in touch with them. This is a wonderful country. You must have full of wonderful people, and I'm sure that the friendships that you will develop here, they will be lasting friendships. And when you reach Pakistan, continue building these bridges by sharing the good stories, memorable experiences, and also clarifying some of the negativity that has had generated in this relationship from time to time. By doing this, you will be doing a great service, not only to your own country, but also in building a strong and vibrant relationship between Pakistan and the United States of America. Thank you so much.